A group of Igbo lawyers resident in the United Kingdom has described as illegal the arrest of detention of Nnamdi Kanu by the Nigerian government. The legal practitioners under the auspices of the coalition of Igbo-British lawyers condemned the Kenyan government for arresting the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, who is also a British citizen, and handing him over to the Nigerian government. The group revealed this in a statement signed by Barrister Ebuka Okorafor and made available to Sahara reporters on Wednesday. According to the lawyers, the Kenyan government has violated the human rights of Kanu, who possesses both Nigerian and British passports. Coalition of Igbo-British lawyers condemns the illegal detention and subsequent handing over of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to the Nigerian government by the Kenyan government. The coalition of Igbo-British lawyers condemns the illegal detention and subsequent handing over the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to the Nigerian government by the Kenyan government. The coalition of Igbo-British lawyers, in a statement issued and signed by Attorney E.R. Okorafor on the 30th of June 2021 at his Glasgow residence in the United Kingdom, has condemned the illegal and archaic manner in which the Kenyan government has acted in the illegal detention of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It also condemned the subsequent handing him over to the Nigerian government without any due process. It is worthy of note to mention that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu entered Kenya with his British passport, and the Kenyan government is fully aware of his citizenship status, but still went ahead to perpetrate their illegal act and does not only breach the personal human rights of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu but also undermine the sovereignty of the British government. The statement read in part. The group also disclosed that the illegal action will be addressed at the International Criminal Court in Hague, the Netherlands, while asking the Nigerian government to convey Kanu back to the United Kingdom before the expiration of 48 hours. The Igbo-British lawyers also stated that the failure of the Nigerian government to do so has declared war on Kanu, IPOB, and the entire Igbos. While this serves as a pre-action notice to the Kenyan government, as we shall be heading to the International Criminal Court to rectify the injustice done, as it is tried law that injustice to one is injustice to all. We are also by this medium informing the Nigerian government that they have 48 hours to return Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the United Kingdom, and if he has any charges to answer to, they should, as a nation that is governed by a constitution, pass through the legal means of filing an extradition notice. As failure to do so, we shall not hesitate to term this a declaration of war on not only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB but all Igbo generally, and this we shall vehemently resist with all apparatus of law available to at our disposal. While all this is being done, the Nigerian government is also being warned that no bodily harm whatever must be done to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to avoid a total breakdown of law and order in the fast crumbling entity called Nigeria, the Igbo-British lawyers added in the statement. Okay? We're going to be hearing new things every day. New thing every day. Well, proudly, Onye Dot almost hail Biafra thanks to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the messiah of our time. This is the worst phase of Nigeria's existence should any bodily harm happen to His Excellency Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Kanu should have known better, likely he internationally surrendered himself to pursue his freedom cause, or he was sold out by British agencies to Nigerian authorities in order to capture him in Kenya. I know Nigerian intelligence for one thing, they are incompetent and couldn't have done this alone. Kenya government has no right to hand over Kanu to Nigerian government without making an inquiry from the British government. So the Kenyan government needs to be summoned. That man called Buhari no send anybody. British this, British that, all na noise. Then just they make up and down. If Biafra really wants him back, they should include him in their prayers, not all this empty talk. Okay, empty threat. It is now I understand it saying that language they will understand. Okay. you will know if it is empty threat or not. Okay, oh, we shall see the end of this whole thing. We shall definitely see the end. Our love, we welcome you back to the African soil where you belong, though not in this way. But who are we to question Elohim on how to run the affairs of Biafra? Since Biafra belongs to him, we are feeling your presence as you are closer home. Our prayer is for you to come directly from the foreign land and land they kept you now to the land of the ancients, the land of Elohim. I told all these Amajiris rejoicing yesterday to chillers. The film see they start before we get to the final episode of the last season. We will see who rejoice last. Buhari was reported to want to travel to UK for treatment by the presidency. However, it was later reported medical trip has been postponed to a later date. It all now makes sense. Buhari wasn't going to go to UK because of Nnamdi Kanu's arrest. Buhari would face protest problem with Nigerians in the UK. Lawyers, are they now governments? I want to hear from UK governments and not some lawyers. The lawyers don't have power to order Nigeria. You see me? We shall see. Nnamdi Kanu is hero. Two things involved in freedom fighting. It is definitely death or freedom. Death or freedom. I see something in Carlo. Some people never tired of smoking hot weed. Abeg, na wetin be the woman name wey carry this so-called Mazi to Brazil? Keep deceiving yourself. I know some followers will still believe you. Mazi, I hear you, master planner. It's like they drug him. It looks so weak. Laughing, very laughable. Hope the ultimatum is not too far. I want to see what they are up to. I feel ashamed of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I thought he said he's not afraid to die. Why begging federal governments to pardon him? You see the one begging federal government. Okay, weep for yourself because they are coming for you. I don't understand you guys. Our foes are united for one thing. We are divided in all things. Oluwapelumi, Olamileke, and you believe Nigeria governments that Nnamdi Kanu is begging for pardon. This is our last stage and it will not take too long. See this Yoruba Ogbanje, abeg, if you don't know what to say, you keep quiet and continue your runs because you look like one of them. Chidinma, okay, this one is making talking about a Chidinma. So these people have said it, so let's see what happens at the end of the day.